have some like different props that I normally have. So I'm just making sure the specs are respecting, okay, that what they need to be. Welcome to us, Moment of Harmony, a Saturday moment at our regularly scheduled time. We are somewhere in the 10 o'clock hour. Y'all, mommy mercy. But we are here. We are live. We are ready to rock and roll this Saturday. I am super excited to share a moment with you. It has been an eventful week for me in my personal life, but I know just for us socially and globally, there's been so much going on that we need to stop and check in with one another. So I want to again say welcome to a moment of harmony. Welcome to your space, my space, our space together, where we do come together to learn, to grow, to expand, and expound. And I'm super duper excited to do that with you every week. We're doing it. I want to give a couple of shout outs and we're going to get right into our moment because I do have a busy day ahead. Big birthday shout out to my Aunt Desiree, my only aunt on my father's side, as not counting great aunts. Um, just had her 50th birthday yesterday. We heading out to celebrate her a little bit and just a little bit. So happy birthday, Aunt Desiree. I also wanted to give a big, what was the other thing? There were a number of things and now my head is swirling. I want to let you guys know we're about, and see, last season of A Moment of Harmony, I did a countdown to my 100th episode. Whoop whoop, hey Mr. Carter. I did a countdown to my 100th episode of my 100th moment. We are about 3 or 4 episodes right now from our 200th moment. So we are going to take a pause in our manifestation moments. I'm not going to do interviews and things like I did last week. I have so much going on. But that 200th episode, I am going to have some special surprises on. I am definitely going to bring on the big heavy hitters. And we are going to celebrate 200 moments together. So we are, and I can get an exact number for you, but I think we're about 3 or 4 moments from 200 moments. And you guys have been amazing rocking with me for 200 moments. Come on now. I'm so excited. We are currently in a manifestation moment entitled, we're in a manifestation moment. We are going to the door of my 40th birthday. I'm in my 39th year. We're in the last year of a lot of things. Peace and welcome. Hi, hi, hi. I'm in the last year of a lot of things. And so are you. That's what we've been doing for our manifestation moments. We are in the last year of a lot of things in our lives that do not serve us. I always can encourage you that if there is something this is the last year for you, go ahead and put that in the chat because we're going to touch and agree on it, okay? If it's the last year of poverty for you, last year of loneliness, last year of confusion, last year of exploitation, last year of lack, okay, any of that, put it down there because we are getting it out of here. We are using our manifesting momentum. We are touching and agreeing together. We have come to get the tools we need to create the life we desire and we deserve. So we are moving, moving, moving. Last year of a lot of things. And y'all, let me tell you, when I get to the end of this season, or this series specifically, this manifestation series, and I reveal all that has been happening, and I know you guys have extraordinary stories as well because you've been sharing all of the miracles that have been coming your way. It is working. Our intention, our ability to grow, our desire to expand our lives, we are putting that energy out there, and that energy is coming back to us tenfold, all the way around. So I'm super duper excited for you guys. I'm excited for myself, because big things popping. Okay, we have wonderful things coming our way, and I am excited to continue this journey with you. We got a couple of months, maybe only about 3 or 4. Heading into February, we're going all the way to the door, February the 7th, which is the Saturday after my 40th birthday. Oh! And we are going to see all of the great things we've put into this year and how it has completely turned our lives around. We can do it. We're doing it, okay? Today's episode is entitled The Whole Team Has to Win. The whole team has to win. I am so excited about us getting into this because how right, it's all coming, Mr. Carter. I'm super excited about it. I'm beyond excited about 2026 and the seeds sown this year that will sprout into a beautiful harvest next year. We have endured, we have learned, we have grown, we have stretched, we have worked, we are trying, we are pushing, we are believing, we are jumping out there, taking risks, expanding our wings, like big things, okay? Big things. I'm happy and proud. Yes, we're doing this together. So, this episode entitled "The Whole Team Has to Win." This is going to be centered around us, how others fit into our goals of manifesting more for ourselves, how everyone around us affects how we get and gain and grow. So I'm so excited to get into that because y'all, these some hard fought. My daughter has been obsessed with this song called "Hard Fought Hallelujah." These have been some hard fought lessons that we're gonna all get into today on on how important the team is for manifesting more for yourself and for your life and for your reality. So we're gonna get into all of that today. Ubuntu, yes, hi mother, yes, yes, I love you so very much. My mother is on. The queen is here. My mother is on. So thank you so much. Now, that brings me so much joy. Now I gotta go. I gotta do it now. Okay, the expectations are high. But the whole team has to win. Now, with this manifestation series, I have been loosely curating the moments around the laws of attraction, and I have been centering a great deal of my study in the laws of attraction around The Secret, the TV, the movies. I'm sorry, the movies, the documentaries, the books, the interviews, those types of things. Now, I've used other things, okay, because people are going to be, I've used so many other things, but a great deal of my study have come from The Secret, and I have this awesome book, this little calendar book that I've been using to keep us on par for all of the manifestation tools that we can go into together. And then I've been again developing our individual moments around different subjects. So I'm going to quickly read the excerpt for which this moment was developed, the ideas from which this moment was developed. So stick with me while I read through that. And then we're going to get into the whole team has to win and why manifesting is collective. Why manifesting? I love this because a lot of times we do talk about I and manifesting, what I'm desiring, what I'm looking for, what I need, and we leave out some major components on why we have complacency, stagnation, why things are not flowing, and we have so many things around us that are not in alignment with where we are going, and we have people that anchor us, tie us, tether us, and we got to get into that. How, when we are around others, when we are connected, because and I love that my mom used Ubuntu. We are interconnected. There is an interconnectedness of spirituality and humanity that never ever severs. It is never not. It is never not. And so when we want things to be, oh, you know what, y'all? I forgot to do my do not disturb. Give me 1 second because that can prove to be quite problematic for us. And all our little upgrades with my do not disturb is on. Okay. All of our little upgrades with the iPhone are super awesome because now I can do stuff in the middle of doing stuff. I'm an iPhone geek, and I know that I have people on that aren't. To each his own. Okay, calm down, calm down. All right, so now we're going to get into. I'm going to read this excerpt, and then we can go into our moment. And the excerpt says, if you have a friend who is going through any kind of difficult time, help them by making sure you maintain your joy. Your good feelings will help lift them. You can also help them by directing their conversation so that they speak about what they want. As they fall into speaking about what they don't want, just keep gently leading them back to speaking about what they want. You can also speak to them as though their difficult time is over and suggest they imagine that it has all passed and worked out beautifully. But be the conductor when you speak with them and help them stay in tune with the universe. So I like that excerpt so much because so often we are derailed, so often we are discouraged, so often we are influenced by others. I'm just gonna get a little bit, y'all. Y'all know I gotta get into my little, sorry, crisscross applesauce. So often we are discouraged and influenced externally. And we set ourselves up when it comes to manifesting, and we set our when we get in the mindset, it is all about what I'm doing, it's all about what I want, it's all about what I think, and you don't think you're being influenced, right? When it's raining outside, you have to put on you have to get an umbrella or you'll get wet. When it's hot outside, you have to take off layers or you'll get hot. External influence is a part of our living, our environmental living. You are a part of an environment. This is why there are sayings like protect your peace. Why would we need to say that if our peace lived inside of us and we didn't worry about protecting it? Those types of sayings are out there because we are exposed on a regular basis to many thoughts, many feelings, many ideas, most importantly, many vibrations. And these vibrations influence how we expand, and our vibration influences how others expand. So, when it comes to manifesting, I want us to definitely hone in on this chapter of manifesting, which is the influence of manifesting momentum on yourself and on others. If you are in a place when you are feeling like you cannot get out of it, if you are in a place where you feel like it is not changing or shifting for you, if you are in a place where you have individuals around you that feel just stuck, that feel just that just feel broken, unhealed, us being able to understand again, all of this in manifestation series is about the power invested in us. So how do we use a power that we have, that we hold, in order to influence and to enlighten and to uplift others? And how do we ensure that that type of empowerment is reciprocated? We're gonna get all up into that today, right? We're gonna get all up in it because it is real. The power to live, to grow, to thrive is real. The power to heal and to create is real. Hi, baby. Peace, peace, peace. I see Auntie. I don't know who it is, but it's one of mine. Peace, peace, peace. That is real. So, in this mindset, when we talk about manifesting more, the whole team has to win. I have a beautiful circle of sisterhood. Shout out to all my sisters. We uplift one another, encourage one another, support one another, build for one another, build on one another, network with one another. And I was just talking to my bestie the other day about some of her ventures. She has some ventures coming up. I have ventures coming out. I got my grief retreat coming. We have some things really coming out down the pipeline in months. And again, falling on this thing of like doing things on your own, falling behind on these demarcative, Eurocentric, theoretical mindsets of like being an island, right? Just being an island of thoughts and ideas, on an island of actualization. And that is not how we work. That is not also how manifestation works. Hi, hi, hi. Okay, I'm looking at the language that might be cash. When that says auntie, that's probably cash and me. Okay. Hi, guys. I know when you watch me on the playback, you can't see my chats anymore, and it just looks like who am I talking to and what am I saying. But I'm always interacting with my chat line as much as I can, as long as it's positive, as long as it's love, I'm here for it. And of course, anyone who has inquiries and thoughts and questions, you can always hit me privately. I have way too much to cover in a very little bit of time. I'm not going to be able to stop and do question and answer, even though Mr. Carter did give me the really great idea to do it one day, and that might be a part of my 200th episode. But for right now, if you need to reach me, you can reach me on Facebook at Harmonie, HARMONIEDAVS. And you can also reach me on Instagram. I'm talking DMs, talking inboxing. The third underscore I underscore therapist. We can do that, right? And yep, and I'll always respond as long as we're positive, as long as it is genuine. I'm going to be positive and genuine right back with you. I promise. We'll be working together. Okay. Now, the whole team has to win. Let's get back into that. Every sister I have has to have a dream, and our dreams are interconnected. We have to all be working. It doesn't have to be the same dream, but we all have to be working together on each other's dreams. How can I be a part of your expansion? How can I be a part of your healing? How can I be a part of your journey in a more productive way? And that means, if that's your family, if that's your relationship, is that with your children, is that with your career, your vocation, is that with your health, is that with your mental health? I have to be a part of that. You have to be a part of it, and we must all be doing something great. We do not all just sit and kiki. It is not all movies and Cheesecake Factory for us, right? We must be doing big things in order for me to continue to do big things. Because again, there is an interconnectedness that is beyond our control, spiritually and humanly, beyond our control. Just do know there is not anyone you're ever just having a conversation with. There is not anyone you're just working next to. There's not anyone you're just romantically involved with. There's not just anyone that you're sharing your ideas. Every single one of us has a spiritual mission in the lives of one another. And if that is being fulfilled, we will expand. If that is not being fulfilled, if it's being exploited, drained, sabotaged, any of those lower vibrational things, we feel those effects too, and that stops us from moving forward, and we are stopping that today. So the whole team must win. That's how I feel about my circle. That's how I feel about my connections. That's how I feel about my investments. And we're going to get into that today too. So, understanding that you can't be a part of the circle if you can't be a part of the vision. I see a vision for myself. I see a reality for that works and serves me and mine and what I am connected to. There is a reality about me that I am subscribing to, and you have to be in alignment with that. No, you don't have to work for it. No, it doesn't have to be your purpose and goal. No, we don't have to be identical. But in order for me to have a vision, I cannot be so naive as to think that I have something I see for myself and I allow people to be around me and within me and connected to me that are not a part of what I see in the future. This is confusion, right? This is a confusing conversation with creation. That's what that is, okay? A confusing conversation with creation when I have a vision and I have people that's a part of my circle and a part of my life that won't fit in the vision, don't share the vision, don't support the vision, won't be a part of the vision. I'm not saying that we cannot give love. I'm not saying that we don't give support, we don't show up, but we know what it is to have people in your circle. These are the people you answer the phone for at 2 o'clock in the morning. These are the people that you get in your vehicle and you show up far away distances for. These are the people that you give your time and energy. These are the people that you pray for. These are the people that you build with. You cannot be a part of my circle if you can't be a part of my vision. My whole team has to win. And like I said before, no, everybody's dream is not going to be a superhero of the world, right? Everybody is not out here on the Captain Planet. That's cool. You do not have to have the same dream as me. You just have to have a dream that works well alongside mine. What is your dream of betterment, of improvement, of empowerment? And like we said, or like we read in the excerpt, when we have people around us, we will struggle. This is why community becomes so important. You will become discouraged, right? You will have circumstances in life that make you feel a certain way and make you think a certain way. How is it that we're showing up to realign everyone? Know that when you're showing up for a loved one, know that when you're in the space of a connected relationship, your goal is alignment. My assignment is alignment for myself, and when I connect with you, we all are in alignment. You are moving towards peace. You are moving towards the growth and expansion of us as a community. You are moving towards the safety of our children. You are moving towards the progress of our of us, of our needs, of our desires, of our reality. And when you are doing that and you fall off, when I come into contact with you, no, I'm not trying to abandon you. No, I'm not trying to reject you. No, I'm not trying to ostracize you. I am peace, beautiful, but I am going to align you. And that's what we have to understand about being a part. You can't be a part of my circle if you can't be a part of my vision. It doesn't mean that you fall off, but when I bring us back on track, or when I show up in a reminder of who you are, where you're going, and what we're looking forward to, we can all get back in alignment, and vice versa. When I fall off, you have no problem saying, this is where we're going. Don't forget where you're going. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget what we're working towards. Yes, you took a L. Yes, you took a hit. Yes, it is hard. Yes, it is scary. But what is the vision? What is the goal? Where are we going? And there will be people a part of your life that do not mind subscribing to that team with you. They will be in that, they will be a member of your manifestation team. If you see me with someone, know that they are a part of my manifesting team. We're getting to seasons in our lives where we no longer can continue to just be around people to feel them out. We can no longer just be in circumstances and situations to see where they go. We can no longer be not in. Now, if you're getting on here and you're nice and spry and young, take your course. Do what you got to do. But I'm on my next decade parade. And for those of us moving towards something, we have to stand on something. We have to be about something. And the people around us must be in alignment. You cannot be a part of the circle if you are not part of the vision. And I know that in my vision, and my vision is not a selfish vision. I know that in my vision is not a hateful vision. I know it's not a destructive vision. If I know where I'm going is good, I don't feel bad demanding good from you. I don't feel bad having a standard of good for you. I don't feel bad having an expectation of good for you. And so when you are doing bad, we are going to go. When you are not doing well, when you are sick, when you are healing, when you are hurting, when you are breaking, we are going to realign you into good, because the whole team has to win. I cannot manifest more for myself when one of my links, the saying, you're only as strong as your weakest link. Well, if you're a link on this chain, then you're important to me. And if you're a link on this chain, then we always have to be ever mindful of where we are going. Life will life, strife will strife, times will be trying, things will come our way. This is never going to stop. This is what I'm learning going into 40. This thing is not getting easier, I'm getting stronger. This thing is not slowing down, I'm getting wiser. And the same goes for the circle. Does my circle reflect my wisdom? Does my circle reflect my experiences? Does my circle reflect my manifestation? That's something we have to seriously consider as we are growing and expanding ourselves. Does my circle I want for myself what I want. What is that? I'm trying to get the saying. I want for you what I want for myself. I want for my brother what I want for myself. That's manifesting, right? That's not saying I just want us to have a good time. I just want us to kick it here and there. I want greatness. I demand greatness from myself. I don't expect anything less than a standard of righteousness and warriorship from myself. And now I'm arriving at the place. This is us growing in manifestation. This is us creating a manifesting momentum. Now I'm growing to the place where it is no longer you can be in the circle, right? You can be in the family. You can be in the history. You can be a part of the story and do your own thing. But if you're in the circle, we are moving towards big things together, because being linked up to you is a determination for my momentum in my manifesting, and vice versa, right? We talk about animals, reptiles, whales, which are not, reptiles, but we talk about these different types of animals or creatures, plants that only grow as big as their environment. They only can get as expansive as what is around them, as what pours into them, as the space they have to move around. And this comes back to your team. I am no longer in the space of to each his own as it pertains to my investments, as it pertains to my energy, as it pertains to my time, as it pertains to my spiritual alignment. It is not unto each his own. You can do what you want to do, but you must do it over there. Because as I am moving forward, as I am demanding more from myself, as I am pushing myself more, as I am creating more within me, I am doing the same thing for my circle. The whole team has to win. This is what I go in when it comes to my children. I am constantly on their case. Well, mom, I'll get it. Mom, I'm going to figure it out. Mom, I'm working towards it. Just know there is no me making it and you tagging along. We make it. We give it our greatest effort. There is an interconnectedness that is bigger than anything you can say or do. I have to, when you fall, I have to come back for you. Right? I have to slow down for you. I have to, when you advance beyond me, I have to speed up to catch up to you. There is a spiritual and human interconnectedness, and therefore we all must be in our part. You cannot be a part of my circle if you cannot be a part of my vision. And that is a hard thing, but we're talking about big girl, big boy stuff, right? We're talking about grown up manifesting. We're not out here just manifesting cars. We're not out here manifesting a date night. We're manifesting, spiritual alignment. We're manifesting removing of shackles. We're manifesting the breaking of generational curses. We are manifesting grand and big things, and we cannot play small anymore. And because I can't play small, the whole team has to win. There is no sports team where some people in the team won, but some people in the team lost. No, what we did on that field, everybody takes it home the champion, or everybody takes home an L. It works like that with your spiritual surroundings. It works like that with your connectedness. And when we see it like that, we interact with each other differently. I cannot just go home and be in my vision board, be in my journal, be in my prayers, be in my fast, be in my meditation, be in my workout, doing everything I can to create a momentum of winning. And then I go out here and lend my spirit and my ear and my eyes and my energy to someone that is sabotagery, someone that is low vibrational, someone that has ill, anger, resentment, bitterness, someone that is stuck. That is me hustling backwards. That is counterproductive. I'm not saying we can't have issues. I'm not saying we can't need help. I'm saying that we have to be able, like the excerpt that we read, I must be able to realign you. You must be able to realign me. But neither one of us are supposed to get stuck in a low vibration. Where are we going? And is the manifesting momentum high in the circle? With the people that I call to be around me, with the people that I say are my people. This is my crew. This is my family. This is my community. This is who I am. This is who has my back. This is who knows my secrets, right? Are these people on the same frequency as I am, or at least striving for that? Because you cannot afford it. I'm letting us know that as we continue to manifest more and you continuing to say, I have this vision of a beautiful home, of a healthy body, of a beautiful life, of peace, of ease, of smoothness, of flow, but you're connected to someone whose vision isn't that at all. Who doesn't believe at all in the power that is vested in you, doesn't see your power, doesn't see your light. You go around and you hang around people that they don't come to join you, they come to get from you. And you're wondering, why is it that I'm in this pattern? Why do I get this momentum and I speed up and then I stop and then I slow down and I'm sluggish? You've invested in people. You're anchored to people. You're tethered to people. You're arrested to energies that aren't going where you're going. You're being pulled in two different directions. That's why you're exhausted. You're being exposed to too many different possibilities. That's why you're confused. This is why you need coping mechanisms to get through your day, because you don't have a clear set goal of where you are going, how you are getting there, and who is going there with you, who has it within their interest to go there with you, who woke up this morning and prayed for you on your behalf, that touched and agreed on your alignment. How can we touch and agree when I'm not going where you're going? And that brings us back to, you can't be in my circle if you can't be a part of my vision. And it's no harm, right? It's no harm, it's no foul, it's no hate, it's no bitterness, it's no bad feelings about that. It is being very true that I have to get serious about where I am going in this life, the legacy that I leave behind. Last Moment of Harmony, I shouted out the honorable and incredible Asada Shakur. These people, those elders, our ancestors, those that fought for every single thing we have. Harriet Tubman, we talked a lot about Harriet this week, me and my sisterhood. But those people, these were not no sometimes people. These were not no playing around people. These people understand that slipping got you caught up, got you hung, got you forgot about, right? Got you left. Slipping got you killed. And we're in a place where it's like maybe next year, maybe tomorrow, no longer. We're manifesting more. We're declaring the last year of that, the last year of hypocrisy, or the last year of procrastination, or the last year of mere and mediocre existence. I came to do big things. And you are here to do big things. And how we understand that will dictate how we align and how we flock together. Like they say, birds of a feather. Are you going somewhere? So here's the thing, in how not being in a matching manifesting momentum. Again, not identical, but on the same page. Not a matching manifesting momentum. This is how this will cause us to move backwards. Mommy Mercy, because I'm streaming. Sorry about that. Okay, here it is. We invest in people. You invest in energy. And people may say, how do I invest? I don't really go to their house like that. I don't send them any money. I'm not around their children. We invest energetically. This is how we're made up when it comes to the science of matter and atoms. You cannot be in a presence of someone without there being a chemical reaction. This is science. This is biology. This is how we create. This is chemistry. This is how things like love at first sight come into place. This is how was having a bad day until I saw you. This is how anytime I'm around you, when I met you, something fell into place. You make me feel, you make me think, you make me wonder, you empower, you encourage. These things are the investment. These are spiritual, energetic investments. Have you ever sat next to an Eeyore and you started out great, and when you got a time you got from around them, you looking at life like, why are we even here, right? That is because you make an energetic investment into anything you come across and contact with. This is why we come out of our houses covered. This is why we make sure that we pray over ourselves and each other. This is why we make sure for anyone, whatever anyone does, whatever your ritual is for a shield and an armor of protection over self, this is necessary because a smile changes your day. That is energetic. A hug makes things better. This is an energetic spiritual investment. Sometimes just hearing a name. Sometimes just seeing a picture. Sometimes I'm empowered just looking at what my ancestors have done, what they've been through. And it encourages and invokes in me, and it speaks to my soul, and it speaks to my gut. People I've never met in centuries I've never been a part of, because energetic spiritual investments are real. So do understand that there is nothing and no one that you are going to go across, and dare us not even say someone that you share bodily fluid with, that is not going to encourage or discourage. It's going to happen. You're going to move me forward. You're going to make me better. You're going to help me to see clearer because you've made a spiritual investment into me just by being who you are around and with me. And we have to get courageous enough to say, should this person, can this energy, will this circumstance be a part of my vision? What I see for myself. So often we'll see something for ourselves. We'll know this is not fitting in the vision, but we just gonna hang with these people because we were raised with them. We're going to hang with these people because we were related to them. We're going to hang with this person because we like them and we don't want to start over and we don't want to try again, because they got some good qualities, but not all of them. But they'll do for now. But I have a vision and I'm wondering why I'm not moving towards it. May you continue to move towards the highest, grandest vision of yourself, and may you continue to be encouraged, and may you continue to be courageous enough to make sure that all that you are aligning with is in alignment with all that you want to be. May you be able to say, okay, not just in the meantime, not just for a little while, but I have a desire for my life. This is where we get into stop playing with ourselves. This is when we get into stop playing with our destinies. This is when we stop watching life happen around us and we start making life happen for us. And this is when you get very intentional. Where am I investing my energy, my thoughts, my advice, my words, my wisdom, my experiences? Where am I pouring myself into? Because wherever I'm pouring myself into, just like the sky and the sea, it becomes interchangeable. When precipitation happens and evaporation happens, I go into this person that I pour into, and this person comes into me. This energy, these people, this circle. As we get older, have you noticed how your tolerance change? My tolerance, my patience for the low vibration has gotten so much smaller. And we get around older people and we try to figure out, like, they don't have no time for the foolishness, no cut cards, they don't watch them. And it is not that they are mean. It is not that all of a sudden they took a magic pill and they stopped caring. They started to understand the interconnectedness of life. If I engage in the foolishness, I am a part of the foolishness and I won't get to where I'm trying to go. I don't have no time for it. Be okay with not having no time for things that will not get you where you are going. For having no energy, time is an investment. For having no energy, attention is an investment. These are spiritual investments. I don't have time. I can't tell you how many times I say that to my children in a day. I always say, I don't have no time for this. We on the same 24 hours. They try to figure out, what do you mean you don't have no time? I mean that I'm moving towards something great. I'm moving towards something grand, and I am very much in understanding about how this thing actually works. You're not about to come up in here into my space, and I'm not going to say I don't have a help that I can offer. I don't have understanding that I can give. I don't have love to share with you, but I understand and I have discernment about what is true and genuine. You trying to grow or no? That's my main question when it comes to investment. Yes, I'll come sit with you. Yes, I'll come talk to you. Yes, I'll come pray with you. I'll cry with you. I'll kneel with you. I'm going to do all of those things with you. I am a servant, but you trying to grow or no? You just trying to sit up under the light? I mean, you just want to be next to what's right? What are you trying to do? Because I don't have time. I can hear y'all. Y'all are doing such a great job. I don't have no time. My investment. I invest differently when I understand what I'm moving towards. When I see a financial goal ahead, when I see an economical goal ahead, when I see a communal goal ahead, I can see clearly this is my vision. I can see what I'm working towards, and I know whether or not you are part of the problem or part of the solution. That's my investment. So when it comes to you being a part of my circle, you must be an investment in that way. I pour into you because I know you'll pour into me. You see what I'm trying to do for these children. You understand the vision of what I want for all of our children. You understand what I think should be happening for how we're growing, and you're in alignment with. This is a good investment. But not someone that just walks up and say, I like, you make me laugh, or you're such a good person to be around, or I like the way you smell, and now this is why I should invest in you. We're investing in a vision. You are part of the circle because I see something in you, I see something in us, and it aligns with the best parts of me. And we need to not be ashamed of that. We cannot fall back on that. And we need to understand you don't have the time. I'm not saying that anybody is dying tomorrow. I'm wishing long and prosperous lives on us all. Tomorrow is coming quicker than it used to come. This is why now we have to be at a place where it's like, no, the whole team has to win. I'm unapologetic about where you are going in your life and what that means for my life and what that means for us, Ubuntu, interconnectedness. I now know that I cannot link with you, lay with you, talk to you, play with you, and you're not being in a vibration that is conducive to where we are going. I cannot be exhausted at the end of a day of doing nothing, sitting up here in the hamster wheel year after year after year. What are we investing into? Our investment, our intention, and our initiative. These are the circle, people, that we continue to keep in our circle. Are you an investment? Is there intentionality about what we are doing, what we are growing, and what we are doing? Do I just sound like the crazy mad scientist when I'm talking about growing financial abundance, when I'm talking about the legacy of our children, when I'm talking about communal and racial progress? Am I just sitting up here sounding like the crazy one, the woke one, the conscious one, the growing? This girl always, come on, talk your stuff, right? Used to be funny. It's not funny anymore because being alone in the circle mean that I'm alone in the vision, and that is not how momentum works. Everybody in the team has to win. Very lovingly, very unapologetically, you're either with me or against me. Rick Rock. Win, 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 win. It comes to a point where we cannot sit around and wait for things to be handed to us, wait for somebody to bring us something, wait for somebody to get out of office. We can't do that anymore. That is not working for us. How's that working for us, Dr. Phil? How's that working for us? Is it causing our children to disappear any less? Is it causing less mental illness on our men? Is it causing less exhaustion and death and exploitation on our women? It's not working for you. What'd I say? He said J Rock. I thought I said J Rock. What'd I say? Tell me, Mr. Carter, what did I say? He corrected me. But I thought I did say J Rock. I don't know. But he got it. If I did say something else, he got me. That's what I'm talking about. I said Rick Rock. I didn't mean to say that. You're right. You're right. J Rock, keep a hitter to the left of you. This is what I'm saying. The whole team has to win. The whole team. The whole team got to be on point. You know what I'm saying? When I throw it, he catch it, he throw it back. That's how we got to do. New on there, she on the cheerleading. We got it, right? The whole team has to win. So our investments, it's not working for us. It's not, and for us collectively, it's not working, but it's not working for me. I can't get anywhere. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm getting hot. Might need to take this sweater off. That's what I'm going to take the sweater off. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm sitting up here about to fan my hair. I'm hot. We're not getting anywhere. I'm not getting anywhere because we're not getting anywhere. And there is no growing in that when it comes to momentum. So I need to get, what did Jay-Z say? You're not rich if you're the richest person in the room or something to that nature, but talking about the momentum of growth and betterment, not being the smartest person in the room, not being the richest person in the room, not being the most motivated person in the room, not being the fittest, healthiest person in the room, but having a room full of heavy hitters. That's how it needs to go down. That's what I need from you. I love you, friend. I love you, sibling. I love you, relative. I love you, coworker, but we heavy hitting or not? Heavy hitting or no. When I say I'm on the team, when I leave my home, when I leave my studies, when I spend time with you, when I invest, it is in something worth investing in. So the investment. What is your investment? What is our investment into our circle? What is our intention? Do you intend good things because you came for a ride or you came to roll? We're doing this together. You watching me, right? This is a stage. I'm on a stage or I'm in a community. I'm a part of something or I'm just connected to something. We need to be a part of something good. What is your intention? When it comes to the whole team have to win, what are we working for? We building a cul-de-sac? We trying to own our own land? I mean, what are we doing, right? What are we doing? We trying to create homeschooling co-ops? What is You cannot be a part of the circle if you can't be a part of the vision. No spectators and bench sitting around. We are not, you can't just be sitting on the sideline with your popcorn. We are all in this together, and this is where we are falling short when it comes to manifesting more for ourselves. We don't realize how slowed down we are getting by the low vibration and lack of momentum of others. Again, I am not your judge or your jury or your boss. I am here to tell you you can do whatever you want to do. You just have to do it over there, because my whole team, it's not, every jersey has a number on it with everybody. With me, my whole team has to win. I am a gang of giants. That's all I want to raise. That's all I want to rock with. That's all I want to be a part of, right? Gang of giants. That's it. Because where we are going is big, and who we need to be to get there is big. So the investment. How is our investment working? What is our intention with one another? Again, there's people come, we just chilling. I don't know, confusion. There's confusion around you, and you can't make decisions. You can't go towards yourself. You can't stay committed to small goals and endeavors. And you're trying to figure out, why is it that my momentum is slower than it used to be? Why is my discipline weaker than it used to be? Why is my vision shakier than it used to be? You are have people around you with no intention. They come around and they want to, they don't care about your 8 hours of sleep. They don't care about your workout regimen. They don't care about your goals of list. They're not doing the same thing that you're doing. Your progress is actually an inconvenience for people that's not doing what it is that you're trying to do. I don't have to condemn you. I don't have to judge you. I don't have to hate you or ostracize you, but you just can't be on the team. You just can be somebody that I like on Facebook. You can be somebody that I speak to in person. I'm going to send you a happy birthday, I promise. But here's the thing. The day-to-day, my investment and my intention, it has to go towards my vision. We can no longer haphazardly chase our manifestations, or even more than chase, create our manifestation. We cannot be halfway with this any longer. So our investment, our intention, come on now, make sure that if you're signing up with people, I'm going out and listen, I'm the social butterfly. I love the workshops and the gatherings and the get-togethers. I just love people. I love growing. I love exchanging ideas. I love feeding the vibrancy of life. But here's the thing. I'm not just doing it to be doing it. I'm not just going to expose my spiritual self, my healing self, my growing self, my learning self. We say that when it comes to preschoolers, right? My granddaughter's a preschooler. She's 3. I'm cognizant of what she's exposed to. She can't just be around people dressing and looking a certain way. I don't just have her in environments that aren't child friendly, because it will influence her. It will confuse her. It may scare her. It may stop her, halt her. She's growing and she's learning, and I treat her as such. Well, guess what, sis, bro? You are growing and you are learning. We are unlearning. We are living. We are breathing. And you must too be careful of your exposure. Things that scare you, things that halt you, things that make you see yourself in a disformed light or distorted view. We cannot afford those types of things moving forward. That is a slowdown. When we look back at being 16 and 17 and the way that we saw ourselves and the things that we thought about ourselves, I would not trade a size 5 jean to go back to being confused, to being lost, to a lack of love of self, to a need of validation, external applause. Oh, the torture of not being good within yourself, to not being solid and being whole. That translates into where we are now. We cannot afford. I can't afford the naysayers and the disbelievers. That's not in my circle. I can't afford the fear mongering. Not in my circle. I can't afford the agenda coattailing. Not in my circle. You can do it over there. But if you're not a part of the vision, you just cannot be a part of my circle. What is your intention? Why are you here? Where are we going? I need to know that. I need to know that to come and invest myself into your space and your energy. And then initiative. Do we have the chutzpah, right? Do we have the gut and the heart and the will and the grit to move forward no matter what? No weak links. No weak links, okay? We cannot have people around us that every time the government shuts down, there is a frenzy of what we're going to do. We cannot have people around us that every time Twitter fingers get happy and some type of threat comes around, we don't know how to talk and behave with one another. We're scared about how we're going to move forward. We're discouraged about what we're going to invest in. We're scared to be ourselves unapologetically and proud of where we stand and who we stand on. Do we have the initiative to say, you are worth the investment. I'm going to invest in what we believe in, the vision. I have the intention to be here. I'm not playing around with you. I'm not confused about it. I'm not going back and forth about it and trying to you're at the end of the day trying to figure out where you're trying to go, and I have you in a ball of confusion because you're investing your energy into the wrong things, the wrong environments. No, the whole team has to win. I'm not going to, again, say we don't have to agree, but we do have to align. We do have to align. What am I investing in? What are our intentions? And what is our initiative? How are we actively moving towards a goal of betterness? Nothing less. Because manifestation works like that. And so often you are trying to create things in your life. You are trying to create energy in your life. You are trying to create a reality for yourself, and you are plugging into dead outlets. When you are sad, you are going to people and energies that either are ill-equipped for your improvement or do not really or take some type of pleasure in where you are. When you are trying to create and you are trying to imagine, you have naysayers, you have doubters. They don't intend to see you win. They don't want to see you grow. They don't like how bright your light is for real in real life. But this is where you're going to because this is all you have. No. This is a big old world full of big old possibilities, and we manifest in such a way. I can create what it is that I need. This is the moment today that I put on my story on Facebook. You do not lose what you can create, and I create moments, which means I create momentum, I create energy, which means I create reality. That's manifestation. I create reality. Therefore, I can't say all I have is my family. All I have are these people. All I have are those people. All I have is work. These are the only people I can work with. No, you can do whatever works for you. You better build the boat that's best for you to set sail in. It would behoove you to build the boat that's best for you to set sail in. And you will have family members that are in alignment. They see you the same way you see you in the future. There will be co-workers, friendships, romantic partners that see you and they see the vision. And even if they can't see the vision, they believe in the envisioner to a degree where they still got your back. You can be a part of the circle, right? Other than that, it is duck, duck, goose. Duck, duck, goose, you're out. Because everybody on my team has to win. As soon as I see that winning is not in your blood, winning is not in your nature, this fight is not clear to you, the comprehension of where I'm going is not translating to you. We're speaking two different languages and you on a whole nother hemisphere. It is okay for me to say you can be a part of my story, but not a part of the circle. No writing pen for you. You don't write the story for Harmony. You don't edit. You don't correct. You don't reread. You have taken the stance of a spectator. That is what you do. Yeah, and that's okay. But for me, as for me and mine, all the way up. All the way up. Everybody on the team has to win. Unapologetically. Everybody on the team has to win. One bad apple is a real thing when it comes to manifesting, because all it takes is a sprinkle of doubt from time to time. All it takes is a sprinkle of doubt to move your vibrational wavelength from where you are going from where you are to where you are going. It takes a window to come in and lower that vibration. It is like a frequency. It's like being far away from a tower. People that move you far away from your vision move you away from the frequency. And don't you see them little things go down on your Wi-Fi signal? I'm getting further away from myself when I invest in things that move me further away from myself. It's not that I don't love you, no love lost, but I can't lose myself in this process. And a lot of times we're so worried about losing people over ourselves, losing experiences over ourselves, losing history over our future. I've been there and I've done that. And what we've been there and done, that's not going to be undone. But what cannot afford to not come to fruition is everything I'm moving towards. And I see greatness. I see grandness. I see healing. I see righteousness. I see work in progress. That's where I'm going. And when I look at my team, I need to see the same thing. I need to see a reflection of where I'm going and the people that are going there with me. This is a lesson that I am sharing. I am not teaching. I was one that was ready to take the whole team with me. And everybody didn't have to win. You just had to be connected. You just had to have done something for me sometime at one point in history ever. Right? I was going to take you to the top with me. And I was ready in the rocket ship to the moon trying to figure out why the rocket ship won't take off. I got people on the rocket that I'm ready to go to the moon with, and these people don't even really want to go to the moon. Right? You got people taking up weight, the rocket won't go off. You got people sabotaging and doing things, and why won't my rocket go anywhere? Because you got everybody on the rocket, and everybody is not trying to go to the moon. Everybody is not built for the moon. Everybody's vision is not the moon. Some people are just A-okay right where they are. Even if they're not okay, they're okay with not being okay. But you're going to take them all with you, and guess where you're going to go? Nowhere. Go back. You better get some weight off your rocket. And you better make sure that the people that's on that rocket with you got their pilot's license and they all ready to go. They're all geared up. They're all power packed. They're all willing to move forward. They're all looking for it. They all have a plan. Just like, yes, just like Mr. Carter, when you misstep, they right behind you because it's a team. And they understand that the whole team has to win. The whole team has to win. Ashe. So when it comes to the whole team winning, understanding that anybody that you're connected to, now that we're in this mindset of, hey, my manifestation is not just me and my vision board. It's just not me and my eating right. It's not me and my vitamin regimen. It's not just me and my meditation mode. It's not just me and my yoga. My manifestation is a momentum of me and every vibration I'm connected to. So now, therefore, I need to get into a place where anybody I'm connected to is a building buddy. You got to be able to build with me. I can call my bestie at 2 o'clock in the morning. She already know I have an idea. Have an idea. This is what I'm thinking. She can be cold sleep. She can be dog tired. She can be just getting in from work. My godson could be jumping off the walls. And she'll say, you know what? That sounds really good. And you know what? And you know what? And you know what? A building buddy. Building buddy. When I tell you, you're not going to always tell me how it can't work or what won't happen. When I share with you what was communicated to me, you're not always trying to block what was communicated to me. You're not always trying to make it work out for you. You're not trying to shroud my vision in your fears. A building buddy. A building buddy, right? Everyone in your circle must be a building buddy. And I don't care if they can only carry a little block. They might can't do a big block. But a building buddy. You are not getting where you are by yourself. Manifestation is a momentum and a frequency of energy. You have to be able to see people expand in order to envision expansion. That's one way you know manifestation is not a solo act. You have to be able to hear, experience life a way in order to expect to experience life another way. You are not getting to the fulfillment of your dreams without the momentum and a frequency in your life that moves you there. Inspire me to do better. That's my whole goal. Everybody on the team must win. Inspire me to do better. Your communication needs to inspire me. Your liberation needs to inspire me. Your kisses need to inspire me. When we shake hands, it needs to inspire me. Me listen to your plan. I need to be motivated because I am riding a momentum of manifestation into actualization. And if you are a part of me, you are a part of it. And I'm serious about who is a part of it. Because I am tired of being in places that I don't belong. Because I'm so busy tied to people I shouldn't be tied to. I belong to people I shouldn't belong to. I belong to circles I shouldn't belong to. My name is spoken in places far beneath the vibration of where I am going, and I need big people to say my name. I need big spaces to anticipate me. I need my future to be waiting on me, and I know that because I got some warriors that talk about where I'm going. I have some spiritualists that pray about where I'm going. I have some big people around me, and we are all building a pillar to where we are going. We're not sitting on the sidewalk saying, that's my car, that's my car, that's my car. We are speaking over each other. We are healing over each other. We are praying over one another. And we are doing the work necessary for that power invested in us to be powerful. Peace and ashe. So understanding that everybody around my grandfather's apple tree is automatically it. If you're around me and you're in the circle, you are a building buddy and not a block. If you're blocking, you got to go. This is the season last year of a lot of things. I love you. But you're going to have to do that blocking thing over there. You're going to have to do that pessimistic thing over there. You're going to have to do that stagnation thing over there. You're going to have to do that I maybe woulda, coulda, that scary stuff over there. I know what life does. I don't need nobody to remind me of how hard life can get. I know what like the blows. I'm fighting blows. I'm in a blow. Got a blow. I'm in a ring. I don't need nobody to constantly remind me about being in the ring. I need fighters around me. Don't tell me I'm going into the ring unless you're going into the ring with me. The whole team has to win. I don't need no, are you sure you can do it? I'm right here with you and we got this. That's the momentum of manifestation that we must be on because we are breaking again. We're not asking for small things. We're demanding big things. We're no longer begging for a change. We are creating a reality that's going to cause you to do something different with yourself. And that's going to cause you to connect differently to the things around you. Your whole team has to win. We have building buddies in a relationship. I can't be going somewhere and you just going to bed. I can't be going somewhere, you just going to the basement. I can't be going somewhere and you just going to Facebook. This is the highlight of your day, is being up in people's business all day. You want to be in people's business or you want to create a business? Building buddy. You want to build more or you want to cry more? Building buddy. This is what I need, is we have to become non-negotiable, and it's hard because people feel good, right? People make us feel a certain way. People are good too. Mental manipulators and masterminds. I mean, it's everywhere. And you feel like I should hold on to this person. I should holding on to a circumstance, a situation or reality that's not in alignment. A hold is a hold. Know that what you're holding on will hold you where you are. What you are holding on to will hold you right where you are. That's what hold means. So we holding or we having. That's all. No middle ground. We holding or we having. Building buddies. Relationship. A relationship, romantic relationship, is who I can relate to. A relative, who do I relate to? You a relationship, you're a relative, or even your rollies. Who do I roll with? Who do I relate to? You guys are relating to people that you don't actually relate to. You have no complementary with. You have no shared goals or visions with. You don't share nothing but history or trauma, and you're wondering why you can't have more, why you can't get more, why you won't create more. We leave in that in this manifestation, in this time of manifestation. We are leaving that behind. Last year, last year of me relating to things that I used to be, of me relating to things that don't serve me. Last year of me relating to things superficial, low vibrational, less than, outside of my vision. I cannot have a relationship with you who are going nowhere. Oh, you're going somewhere, but it's not where I'm going. I cannot have a relationship with this relative that does not relate to where I'm going. Come in peace. That's it. Come in peace and be ready to move, or we don't relate. My guidelines are simple: peace, righteousness, progress. Then you call me your relative. Peace, righteousness, progress. Then you call me your romantic partner. Don't partner me. Don't partner me with no craziness and no foolishness. You done partner me with all your trauma. You partner me with your patterns. You're partnering me with your low vibration. I don't want to be big people who got to say my name. And my name can't be in two places at once. It can't be in the underground and above it all. I can't be in the underground and above it all. Stop partnering with people's pain and be able to relationship yourself to something growing. I'm trying to be a relationship rocket ship. Where are we going? I'm a relative. Do not connect me with you if this is not where you're going. Peace, righteousness, progress. We're not on this wavelength together. It's okay. Dora the Explorer, pull out the map. Where are you going? If this is not your route, if you can't just quickly say where the route that we're going, that's okay. Do it over there. Be cordial over there. Be indecisive over there. Be Be in slow motion over there. Be low vibrational over there. Over there. Because in this space, I'm building something, and the only people that can come around are my building buddies. My relationships, my relatives, and my rollies. We all have to be going somewhere. The whole team has to win. You cannot come up against my manifestation momentum. We're going to two different places. I'm trying to figure out why I always wake up where you are and you never wake up where I am. Why I always end up where you are, you never end up where I am. I'm trying to tell you right now, you done partnered yourself with somebody's cycle and you're in it. And it's taking you nowhere, and it's time for you to have the courage to break free. I want this so bad. Well, what do you want? Companionship, but not progress. Partnership, but not progress. You're wanting things, and it's not aligning with where you're going, and so you're choosing something else. There is a very big difference between being arrested and anchored and being connected. You done got me locked outside of my own dreams connected to you. You got me locked outside of my own healing connected to you. You got me locked outside of my own ambition connected to you. I've been there too many times. Committed to chaos more than I am committed to where I am going. Being loyal to things that are not loyal to where I'm going. No more. Not in 40, shorty. Not in 40, shorty. We are all the way up or we all the way nothing. That's how that's going to move, because the whole team has to win. Every sister in the sisterhood, every brother in the brotherhood, every elder on the panel. The whole team has to win. The baby gotta win. Everybody has to be with. This is when a baby hits someone, she does something she is not supposed to do. This is when we tell her, we don't treat people like this. We don't talk to people like that. Why do we say that to her? And why do we say we? Right? We say we don't. We should. This is how we do it. because she's a part of the team. And we lose that. We get around our sisterhood and we don't say, we don't treat people like that. We don't treat our relationships like this. We don't see our community like this. We don't look at our children like this. We lose that we, and then we lose the prospect that the whole team has to win. We get in our romantic relationship. We don't play with each other like that. We don't talk to each other like that. We don't treat each other like this. And if you're not in my we, you are over there. You got to be a part of my we in order for me to be a part of my. You have to be a part of my we in order for me to be a part of my victory, my healing, my elevation, my freedom. Who is a part of your we that is slowing you down from getting to your my? It is happening, I promise. It is happening, I promise. In where I'm going, all my girls have to have goals. I like girls that got goals. What's this? It's a song like I like girls that like girls. I can't think of who the singer is. I'm not saying that that's a song that I like, but what I am saying is I like girls that like goals. Okay? I like community that's a conduit. And this is what I'm talking about. Making sure that where you're going is where you're going, right? Using it. All my girls gotta have goals. Other than that, we were just co-workers. Other than that, we were just associates. Other than that, we are just Facebook friends. Child, where are your goals? Tell me what you're doing, what you're changing, what you're rearranging. I don't know why my eyes itching so bad, y'all. Sorry about that. What are you rearranging? What are we change agenting? When I look at my family, my mother is on right now, powerful and incredible. My auntie just did her podcast for Sheroic. Everyone check out Sheroic. The podcast, Sheroic, Sheroic. Go check out the Sheroic podcast. That's my auntie. Big things, big things. And this is what I'm saying. The whole team has to win. Don't come to the table asking what I'm doing. Show me what you brought to the table. Show me the change that you've created, friend, lover, family member. What is it that we are doing? What is it that, how are we growing? Because there is a momentum for manifestation. Ugh, and I am so far over my moment. I done got into it, child. I got to get out of here. Okay. Again, let your community be a conduit. It should not be, your community shouldn't be holding you back. Your community shouldn't be destructive or dimming you, bringing you down. The whole team has to win. And if you're not part of our team where the whole team has to win and the whole team is committed to your glory and you're committed to the glory of the team, that's not your team. That's your drain. That's your strain. That's your test. That's your trial. But it's not your team. The whole team has to win. Manifestation works just like that. If you're trying to go somewhere and you haven't gotten there yet and you don't look any closer, wondering who you got around you, why is your rocket not taking off? Y'all, I'm so hot. I'm so hot. I done got so hot up in her. So here's the thing. I can't keep y'all much longer because I have to go. I done got fired up. I took the sweat off and I'm still sweating. But I love you. I love you and I want you to take really good care of yourself. I want you to go into this week and take some inventory of your team. Who is it that I sit around? Who is it that I pray to? Who is it that I talk to, cry to, thank to, purge to, lay with, sit with, talk, text with? Who is it? And how are we getting closer to what it is that is in store for me? I love you all so much. Thank you for joining me for another Moment of Harmony. I will see you next week, same time, same place, for another moment. Go on out your way and take really, really good care of yourself. Like, really good. We got beautiful days ahead. We're in October. It's going to be winter soon, y'all. We got to get October, November, when the weather's still pretty nice. Get on out there. Take good care of yourself. Jog, walk, paint. Go paint outside. You know what I'm saying? Meet up with your friends and family members. Laugh, joke, purge. Take good care of yourself. It's trying. It's trying times. Take good care of yourself. And then go on out your way and take really good care of somebody else. We are all in this together, and I love you so much. Thank you for joining me for another Moment of Harmony. Love you, mother.